Yes, today we can move on to our next topic, that is about the securities. Right? Now, when we consider the term securities, right, actually they are debentures or shares of a company. Right? Shares or debentures of a company. So further it says funds, bonds, or any other instrument commonly known as securities. Right? Debentures, stocks, shares, funds, bonds, any other instrument. Right? But do not include bills of exchange, promissory note, and certificate of deposit issued by bank. That is the definition given for the securities. Right? Now, basically, we are discussing about the securities, that is listed securities, which are traded on stock exchange. Right? So, under this topic, actually, we are going to discuss about the stock exchange and what are the services provided by the Colombo Stock Exchange. And there's another company, another body corporate, that is known as Central Depository System. Right? What are the functions, duties of these institutions, right? So we are going to discuss that. Right now, before coming to that, actually now when we consider the securities, right, which are traded on stock exchange, right, basically we can identify an act. අපි ඒක පොඩ්ඩක් නිකන් outline එක හදාගෙන ඊට පස්සේ මේ display එක යනවා. ඒක සම්පූර්ණයෙන් මේ theoretical part එක. Acts තියෙන්නේ, right? Parliament has enacted an act by name Securities and Exchange Commission Act. So this is the act, right? So under this act, by this act, right, Securities and Exchange Commission is established. Right? Securities and Exchange Commission. Commission is established. Actually, it consists with 10 persons, right? Appointed from various areas. We'll discuss later on. It's a panel of persons, right? Consisting of 10 persons. Now, according to the commission, they have authority to grant license to any body corporate to function as a stock exchange. Stock exchange. They can give license to any body corporate. Specifically, it says body corporate to function as a stock exchange. Right? Then actually what happened, under this authority, the commission has granted a license to a body corporate. Right? This establishment is known as Colombo Stock Exchange. Colombo Stock Exchange. It's a body corporate. What do you mean by body corporate? Body corporate is legal person. Legal person. Legal person. Right? It's a body corporate. Colombo Stock Exchange. So only one license granted by the commission in order to operate as a stock exchange, it is granted to Colombo Stock Exchange. The name of this establishment, right? Body corporate is known as Colombo Stock Exchange. Right? Then there's another institution. It is known as CDS, right? Central Depository System, right? Central Depository System. Right? Short form is CDS. This is a body corporate, another body corporate, right? And it is fully owned by Colombo Stock Exchange, right? 100% owned by Colombo Stock Exchange. Colombo Stock Exchange, right? Another body corporate, right? Or we can say legal person, right? Legal person. Understood? Fully owned subsidiary, right? CDS is a fully owned subsidiary of Colombo Stock Exchange. Right? License granted to the Colombo Stock Exchange in order to operate as a stock exchange, right? By the commission. Commission means Securities and Exchange Commission. Then there's another authority given to the commission, that is, they can grant license to any person to operate as stock brokers. Stock brokers. Right? So the authorizing person is the commission. Right? Commission can grant license to any person to operate as stock broker. Stock broker. Right? So under that authority, actually several authorities given to stock brokers are, right? You can identify, right? Several stock brokers we can identify in the trade. So here actually it says any person, not a body corporate. If it is a stock exchange, should be a body corporate, legal person. Legal person. But here it says any person. Any person means actually it refers to any natural person, right? Or legal person. Legal person. Right? Altogether we can say person. It's not specifically mentioned body corporate. Any person. Therefore, right? An individual can have the license, right? Or legal person can have a license under this authority. So, brokers, right? So now when we consider the functions of these, right? CDSN is Colombo Stock Exchange, CSC, right? So we can identify now. Actually, under prospectus we have discussed, right? Company can invite the public to purchase the shares of the company by way of prospectus, right? Prospectus. That is the primary issue. When the company issues shares to the public, when we are saying payment, we have so it is a primary issue. That is the company, right? Issuing the shares, then actually by way of prospectus, they can invite the public to purchase the shares. Thereafter, the transaction or the stocks may be negotiated, right? Between or the among shareholders, among the prospective shareholders. Then that is we can identify as secondary market. Secondary market. So, in order to trade shares on the secondary market, then actually we have to consider the services provided by these CDS and Colombo Stock Exchange. Right? So now, if a person wants to purchase shares or sell shares in the secondary market, then actually they have to open an account with CDS. They have to open an account with CDS. They have accounting system. Right? First, we have to open an account. But only thing is, according to the Act, prospective shareholder, right, cannot directly, right, give instruction to CDS. Cannot directly give instructions to CDS. Right? Always he has to, through the stockbroker, must give instructions to CDS. So in order to open an account, right, through the broker, he must open an account with CDS. Right? That is the way. So now suppose he purchase shares, then what happens? Right? The amount purchased by him, right, transfer to this account. Right? So generally, these accounts are keeping by the CDS in electronic form, e-format. Electronic form. Right? Electronic form. Generally, they keep in these figures that they have purchased, right, in the stock exchange. Then thereafter, now suppose the shareholder wants to get a share certificate. Share certificate means manual format, right? Paper format. Certificate is in paper format. Then if the investor wants to get a physical format, then actually he can give instructions to the broker to CDS, and then what happens? This electronic format converted into paper format, right? Paper format. Then the CDS consult the company, the company, and they can ask for a paper certificate, and it will obtain from the company by the CDS. Then it is sent to the investor, right? So it is electronic format converted into paper format. Paper format. Right? Then now you have the share certificate. Now suppose thereafter you want to sell the shares in this secondary market, then what happens? Then this paper share certificate, so this is known as share certificate. Share certificate. That is in paper format. Right? So now you have the paper format, electronic balances converted into paper format. Then you can keep it with you at your home, right? Certificate is your name, right? Then thereafter, suppose this investor wants to sell the shares in the secondary market, then what happens? Share certificate to be given to the CDS. Then CDS will convert that into electronic balances. Then they are ready to trade in the secondary market. Right? So likewise, we can sell. Then what happens? After sales, they were taken away from the account and transferred to buyer's account. So likewise, they can do this. Right? So here actually, what I want to mention actually, now the one is, now we can identify there are two types of transactions. One type is paper format, the share certificate converted into electronic balances. And another transaction is electronic balances converted into paper format. Right? So now we can identify now when we considering the services provided by the CBS, actually they name these two transactions as like this, right? Paper format converted into electronic format is known as dematerialization. Dematerialization of shares. Dematerialization. D means deposits, right? Paper format converted into electronic balances. That is actually deposits to the account, right? Dematerialization. Electronic balances converted into paper format is known as rematerialization. So there are two, right? Transactions recognized as dematerialization and rematerialization. Right? Deposits, that means paper format, share certificate, right? Electronic format, electronic balances convert. Certificate manual, physical paper. You can obtain. That is known as certificate, share certificate, right? That is rematerialization. Share certificate converted into electronic balances. That is known as deposits. So we can say, or deposits actually, dematerialization, right? That is known as dematerialization. Right. Then, apart from these functions done by the CBS, another service provided by the CBS, that is named as intra-day transaction. Third one, intra-day. Basically, these are the services provided by the CBS. Intra-day transaction. That is the person who sell and buy, or buy and sell same shares through the same broker on the same day. That is known as intraday transaction. Right? Buy and sell or sell and buy. Right? On the same day, through the same broker, same shares by this person, same person. Right? Intraday transaction. Right? Now suppose this person is A. He purchase, right, or buy, sell. Suppose on particular day he buys 100 shares. Right? Out of this 100, no, first of all, he buys 100 shares, and on the same day he sells 100 shares. So this is known as intraday transaction through the same broker. Or the second method is he buys 100 shares and sells out of these 100 shares, he sells 90 shares. So 90 intraday transaction, same shares, right? Buy and sell, or sell and buy. Right. Then if it is an intraday transaction, only thing is part of the transaction is exempt from charges. Charges or fees payable to CBS, SEC, broker. They have to pay, right? Fees to CBS, Colombo Stock Exchange, and to the broker. Right? One side of the transaction is exempt from the charges payable to these institutions, right? Including broker. Right? So that is the main feature in the intraday transaction. Now, if it is equal, number of shares purchased and sold equal, then the exemption is given to number of shares sold by the person. If it is not equal, then the exemption is given for the minimum quantity that we buy or sell. Right? Again, the minimum quantity. Sales or minimum quantity. Right? That is the another service provided by CTS. That's intra-day transaction. Right? Same person buy and sell or sell and buy. Same shares to the same broker on the same day. Right? Another service. Right? So then apart from that, now CTS provide another one is you can nominate, right, a person. Nomination. You can give a nomination. Nominate persons. Nomination can be given. Right now, here, now suppose A is the owner of shares, right? So after death of this person, right, the issue is, right, to whom the ownership will be transferred. Generally, you can identify his legal representatives, like wife and children. Suppose they are two children, they are known as legal representations. So after death of a person, actually what happened, the property, not only the shares, it is not limited to shares, all the properties owned by this party, right? Then after his death, uh, inheritance, inherit is known as inheritance. Inheritance by the legal representative. Like law of inheritance can urumeke, urumani ක්‍රියාත්මක වෙනවා. කෙනෙක් දීගලා ඒකයි ඒකීගම යාගේ නමට තියෙන එකට urumani කියන තමයි ක්‍රියාත්මක වෙනවා. Law of inheritance. Right? Then these parties own the properties of the deceased person. Right? So as we know, actually, half share owned by wife, and the balance half share owned by children equal, right? C1 and C2 equal, right? The ownership transfer to them because of the law of inheritance, right? That's the way. Right now, if we before death of this person, if we able to give a nomination, then what happens? This inheritance law does not happen. Right? Once after his death, the ownership of the property, right, transferred to the nominee. Right? The person who is named as under the nomination, he will receive the entire properties. Right? Nominee is transferred to the nominee. Right? Then that inheritance law does not apply to that situation. Right? Nominee. Then here actually they provide that service also, CDS, right? With regard to shares, the owner of the share or shareholder can make nomination for the shares owned by him. Right? So that is another service provided by CDS. Right? Then if there is no such nomination made by the owner of the shares during his lifetime, they will not happen actually. They have to, that ownership of these shares goes to legal representatives. But only thing is, if the value of the shares is more than 4 million rupees, 40 lakhs, then actually they have to file an action in the court of law. Right? They have to file an action in district court. It is known as testamentary action. Testamentary action. Right? So then after filing the testamentary action, then thereafter court will consider, who are the real legal representatives. Petitioner has to satisfy the court by providing marriage certificates, right, birth certificates, and title deeds and share certificates, copies of the share certificates. All these documents to be provided or submitted to the court. After satisfying the legal representatives, the court will grant an order, right, distributing the state of the deceased person among the legal representatives. Right? Portions are like the same as, like, court will not interfere to change that. Only wife will receive half shares and partner likewise. Right? So in this example, it should be distributed among the legal representatives. But only thing is you must have a court order. In time and their custom. Then negative salary negative release කරන්න හරි ලක්ෂ 4කට වඩා වැඩි නම් කියනවා තීන්දුවක් කරන්න එන්නේ. හරි. හැබැයි nomination එකක් දීලා තියෙනවා නම් right? Right? As I mentioned earlier, the law of inheritance does not have that. According to the nomination, that party can act. Right? Because I was in the last nomination දෙන්න පුළුවන් මොනවාද අපි දන්න කොටස් වලට දෙන්න පුළුවන්. One owner of the shares can give a nomination for the shares owned by the person. Right? What else? Now you are clear on the nomination. Now you can clear the fixed deposit. Right? The owner of the fixed deposit, he can give a nomination. And savings account. Savings account holder can give a nomination. And life insurance. Life insurance policy holder can give a nomination. Right? But current account holder cannot give nomination. They can give current account. That's all. And shares, here we are discussing shareholder can give nomination for shares. Shareholder can give nomination. Then if you want to need not to, but after the death of this person, we need not to comply with the law in here. Does not apply. Right? According to the nomination, we can distribute the assets among the nominee. Right? One or more persons may be appointed as the nominees. Right? Right? So that is the rule. Right? So they will provide this service as a right, CDAs. That's all. So this is the summary. Right? So the first thing is you can identify an act. Right? You can identify an act. Under this act, the commission is established. Commission 10 persons, consisting with 10 persons. Then this commission can grant license to body cooperate to operate as a stock exchange. And another type of licenses can be given to any person to operate as stock broker. Right. So under this authority, the stock authority, license is given to a body corporate, that is Colombo Stock. Colombo Stock Exchange, right? 100% on another body corporate that is known as CDS. Actually, CDS will act as safety. Safety. Again, ආරක්ෂක එක්ක stock exchange. Safety, right? එයා කෝල් කරගෙන සිද්ධ වෙනවා. When we consider the duties of the CDS, another one is right, if a particular investor has suffered any loss, right, as a result of breach of the contract by the stockbroker, then CDS will compensate the investor. Compensation scheme is operating. Compensation. Compensate the investors. Investors who suffered monetary loss or pecuniary loss, right, as a result of stockbroker has breached his contractual obligation, right? Then they will pay compensation to the investors. That's why we name as acting as the safekeeper of the shares traded on stock exchange, around the stock exchange, right? So they will act as the safekeeper. But I am services in the investor who has suffered monetary loss or pecuniary loss because of the stock broker has violated his contractual obligation. Others, right, compensation scheme is provided by the CDS, right? So CDS we can identify, and the services can be identified like this, right? Generally, all the accounts they are keeping in electronic format, and you can convert it into a share certificate, paper format, dematerialization, intra-day transaction, combination, right? Combination can be given and compensate the investors. So these are the services provided to this, right? They can know anything. Right now, so this is the commission. It is named as Securities and Exchange Commission. Or shortened form, we can say SEC, Securities and Exchange Commission. Yes. SEC. Right. Is the body corporate established under Securities and Exchange Commission Act. Right. Under this act, this legal person is incorporated. Right. Having perpetual succession, which may sue or be sued in its own right. It means it has a legal personality. It's easy has a legal personality. Right? It can sue or be sued. Right? Composition of SEC. SEC shall consist of the following persons: the deputy governor of the central bank, the deputy secretary to the treasury, registrar of companies, president of the Institute of Chartered Accountants, right? So together 4 persons and 6 persons drawn from private sector possess professional expertise. So altogether we can identify 10-person panel, right? Consisting 10 persons, right? There is the composition of the Securities and Exchange Commission. And thereafter it says powers, duties, and functions. Right? But may grant a license. right? To a body corporate, right? Operate as a stockist, right? Grant license for any person. Any person means legal or natural person to operate as a stockbroker, right? Then to grant compensation to investor. Another service is grant compensation to investor who suffer pecuniary. Pecuniary means monetary. Monetary loss means the loss which is able to measure by money. And there is known as pecuniary loss. Actually, according to our legal system, uh, the aggrieved party or the innocent party is entitled for pecuniary losses. But only for the pecuniary losses. සමහර ඒවා තියෙනවා මුදලින් වයින්න බැරි ඒවා. අලාභය. ඒකට පාඩු. මොන වගේ? උදාහරණයකට ගන්න. මොනවද මුදලින් වයින්න බැරි ඒවා දැන් වාහනයක් ඇක්සිඩන්ට් වුණා නම් මේක අනුකූලව වුණා නම් එයාගේ අත ගැටෙනවා. අනුකූලයි අත ගැටෙනවා. ඒකට මේ ගන්න වියදම් කරන එකට හරි ඒක යථාර්ථයටපත් කරන වියදමක් දානවා. It can be measured by money. It's a temporary loss. You can recover that. නමුත් මේ අනතුරේ මෙයාට nervous shock එකක් වුණා නම් හරි ඒක මොකක්ද අවුලක් වුණා නම් සාමාන්‍ය ජීවිතේ කම්පණයටපත් වෙනවා. Can we measure the loss by money? No, we can't measure it. Nervous shock, so the mental status, we cannot measure by money. Actually, in an accident case, at the aggrieved party, right, he is not entitled to recover the type of losses unable to measure by money, right? But there is an amendment made 2 years before. According to the amendment, actually, in an accident matter, right, the aggrieved party can claim not only the pecuniary losses, right, other losses also can be recovered. There is a special amendment made. මේක කැවිලා තියෙනවා දැන් හරි ඒ කියන්නේ මම මතක තියාගන්න මම කිව්වේ අපේ මේ අවුරුදු දෙකයි ආරම්භ අවුරුදු දෙකක් නේ හරි ඒ දුන්නම හරි මේ කාලේ වතර නෑ ඒකේ පොඩි amendment එකක් ආවා ඒකෙදි කියලා තියෙනවා එන අපේ සංශෝධනයක විවස්ථා සංශෝධනය කියලා තියෙනවා මුදලින් මයින්ඩ් බැරියව බව ආය කරගන්න පුළුවන් සිත් වේදනාව පසුතැවීම ඒ වගේ වලට පුළුවන්. ඇක්සිඩන්ට් මෙටර්ස් වල පුළුවන්. දැන් පුළුවන් ඒක දිශා කරන විදිය තමයි අවුද. තාමේ මම අදුවේ මොකක්ද ඇවිල්ලා නැහැ. ඒක පුළුවන් කියන්නේ ඉස්සර බෑ ඇත්තට. මොකද මම එක නඩුවක් කරා ඒක ළමෙක් මල අවුරුදු 20යි ළමෙක් කරුනේ. මේ රැකියාවක් දෙන්නේ. ඒක practice කරනවා. ඔය ඉන්නේ කොහොමද නියමෙ කියලා නමේ මේ රස්සාවක් කියන්නේ හොඳා මුදුනට යනවා ඇක්සිඩන්ට් එකකින් මම ලක්ෂ 100ක් කියලා වන්දි දෙන්නේ. කොහොම ඔක්කොලා අන්තේ එක්විපමන්ට් ලොස් එක විතර ඔක්කො කරගන්න කියන්නේ. මේකේ මේ මාතය අන්තිම 0. දුක් ආමුන්නේ ඕක උගලන්ට කෙනාගේ මොසලකේ දීපේගේ ලහපලන මොසලකේ ඉඳලා වරන ඕක උගලා ඒකේ ලොස් එක විතරක් ඔක්කො කරගන්න ඕනේ මොයි තාත්තයි නේද හරි මේ අතාව කොමාරි අපේ සිද්ධිය වෙනකොට අර ඒ සිද්ධිය වෙලා අවුරුද්දකට විතර පස්සේ තමයි පරත ආවේ ආය කරගන්න පුළුවන් අපිට ඇත්තට මේ පනත අදාළ කරගන්න බැහැ සිද්ධිය වෙන වෙලාවෙදී පනත අදාළ නැහැ අපි ඒක ගලව මේක විද්‍රෝ කරලා ආයි දාන්න පුළුවන් කියන එක ඒකට කල් කරනවා. අලුත් බලතේ. හරි. කොහොමරි මේ අපි කීයක් සම්පූර්ණ ආයෙ විශේෂ කරන්න බැහැ පන්තිේ තමයි ඒක right, we got to, it is not confined only to the monitoring. Other, all the losses can be recovered according to the new amendment. Now, we can come up with the cumulative losses, monetary losses, right? Compensate the CDS only to the cumulative loss or monetary loss. It is known as monetary loss, right? Measurable by money. Damage or the loss able to measure by money. Right. Losses arising as a result of any licensed stockbroker breaching his contractual obligations. Right. So there is another service to advise the government on development of the security market. Right. So these are the services provided by the CDA, sorry, SEC. Right. Then commission, right? Securities and Exchange Commission. Then Central Depository System, right? Trading in Colombo Stock Exchange, CSC, right? The CDS is the fully owned subsidiary of CSC, Colombo Stock Exchange. CDS means Central Depository System. Is a fully owned subsidiary of Colombo Stock Exchange. The Central Depository System acts as a safekeeper for all securities traded on Colombo Stock Exchange. Right, safety. After purchasing shares or any other listed securities such as securities like debentures, right? The securities purchased will be transferred into CDS account. Accounting system, as I mentioned, right? Accounting system maintained by CDS. Similarly, before selling shares, those shares must be deposited in a CDS account. When selling shares, it will be taken out of the CDS account and transferred into buyer's account instant. So, the electronic form, they will keep in the buy and sell shares, right? Then the listed securities could be either held in paper format or known as share certificates or in electronic form in CDS account, right? So we can identify share certificate and electronic form in CDS account. So CDS account, we are keeping as electronic form, right? Electronic balances, right? Now there are fixes. However, to buy or sell listed securities, it is mandated by Colombo Stock Exchange rules, CSC rules, to use CDS account, right? It is mandated by Colombo Stock Exchange rules to use CDS account, right? You have to open an account in order to trade the listed securities on Colombo Stock Exchange, right? The CDS provides shareholders details to the company that needs shareholder or debenture holder. Therefore, those companies will be able to dispatch corporate actions. Now, here corporate action is such as, this is mentioned here, such as payment of dividends. These are known as corporate actions. Payment of dividends, sending notices and annual reports to the shareholders. Sending out notices and annual reports to the shareholders. Payment of dividends, these are known as corporate actions. The name and addresses will provide by the CDS to the listed company. So through the stockbroker, actually, like shareholder or the investor, through the stockbroker, must inform with the instructions to the CDS. Right? The CDS will instruct the listed company. So that is the chain, right? It is mandatory to open an account through a stockbroker, right? All instructions to the CDS have to be given to the stockbroker, right? That's the chain. Investor, then thereafter he can instruct the stockbroker. Stockbroker give instructions to the central depository system, CDS. Then services. You can identify some services, opening of client accounts opened by the CDS. If a person wishes to buy or sell securities at the Colombo Stock Exchange, he must open an account in CDS. Right? Then he can open an account through any stockbroker. He can also maintain CDS account with more than one broker. Right? All requests have to be submitted to the CDS through the relevant broker. The CDS also provide regular account statement to active account holders, and which are sent directly from the CDS to the account holders. If he is an inactive investor, right, it means no trades during a calendar year, right? Then inactive investor, CDS will send him CDS statements annually, right? So statements are provided by the CDS. We have to open an account through the broker with the CDS, right? So these are the services provided by the CDS. Then the next one is rematerialization of security. So we can say withdrawals, right? Dematerialization is deposits. Rematerialization is withdrawal. Withdrawal means, right, electronic balances converted into paper form. That is withdrawal. Right? Rematerialization of securities is the process by which an account holder can get his electronic holding converted into physical certificates. Right? Here, CDS will obtain a share certificate from the company and give it to the shareholder. Right? You can take a share certificate. Right? So that is known as rematerialization. Now, then thereafter, the share certificate converted into electronic balances, that is known as dematerialization. So, in order to trade on the stock exchange, we have to convert into the share certificate must convert into electronic balances. Right? Dematerialization is the process by which a shareholder of a listed company can get physical certificates, physical share certificate, right? Physical certificates converted into electronic balances. That is, if a shareholder has a share certificate at home, right, and he would like to put them in CDS account, right, he can give the share certificate to the stockbroker to deposit the shares in the CDS account. Then the shares will be ready for trading in the secondary market. So we don't take the shares, we have to convert it into electronic balance. So through the account, we can sell and buy like this. Intraday trading. Intraday trading. That is, intraday trading means where an investor, particular investor, right, buys and sells, or sells and buys same security, same share on the same day through the same broker. Right? All are same. Same security, same day, same broker. Right? That is known as intraday trading. Right? In such transaction, the transaction fee payable to stock broker, Colombo Stock Exchange, CDS and SEC is exempt on one side of the transaction. Right? One side of the transaction is exempt from charges payable to these. Right? In the event the total number of shares purchased does not equal to the total number of shares sold, then the transaction fee as detailed above will be exempt on the lower quantity. Right? So the number of shares purchased and sold is not equal, like the second situation, the exemption is given for the lower quantity. If it is equal, then the exemption is given to sales quantity. Right? In the event that the total quantity purchased is equal to the total quantity sold, the transaction fee is exempt from the sales transaction. Right? Exemption is given for the sales transaction. Then there is intraday trading. Then there's another service, that is termination of transmission of shares. Transmission means actually death of the owner, shareholder, or investor. Then what happens to the shares? What happens to the ownership of the shares? Right? In the transmission, right? In the event of the death of the CDS account holder, right? The CDS has a position to transfer the shares to the heirs, or we can say legal representatives, right? Heirs, of the deceased shareholder. Then there are nomination of shares. This is a facility for a shareholder to nominate a nominee. Right? Nominate a nominee to receive the shares from the death of the shareholder without going through testamentary proceedings. Right? So if there is a nomination is made, then he need not to file a testamentary action in the court of law, even though the value of the estate, estate is more than 4 million. Need not to file an action in the court of law. Right? If there is a nomination, according to the nomination, we can distribute the assets among the nominees. Right? So that will happen because of the nomination. We are not ready this year. And then we are ready to deal with it. That we work with testamentary action we have done. The action we take because we it was new with they don't know here and then so we are right. So this is the simple way that we can shareholder can be nomination during his lifetime. And actually we can change it. We can do another one, cancel the existing one and another one. Likewise, we can give nomination. Right? It is not confined to one. Several nominations can be given. Right? Once it is given, then thereafter, after some time, we can cancel it and give another one. Likewise, we can continue. So the last nomination is the valid nomination. Then after death of that person, assets distributed among the nominee, right? Nominated parties. So that is the securities, right? Then thereafter, another very important area in this act, right? Securities and Exchange Commission Act, right? That is about the insider dealings or insider trading. Insider dealings, all are same, right? Insider dealings, inside a deal or trade. මේක විතරම බොහොම ජනප්‍රිය ප්‍රශ්නයක් ඔය එක විභාගවල. inside a deal. Inside. Inside or outside? Inside. What is the meaning of inside? Right. අපි ඒකට පොඩ්ඩක් සම්බන්ධ කරගන්න inside. Suppose there's a company and A is the director of the company. Director of the company. Right. Director finance. Right. Then this person A, right, revealing the last month income of the company to another person. Suppose there's another person called B. He's one of his friends, his friend. Right? Last month income of the company is right revealed to this person. Right? Then he's a friend of A. Friend of A. Now here the term is inside. 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 Actually, who is an inside? Right? So that is the way. That is the thing that we have to understand first. And thereafter we can consider right? Who is an insider? Right? Insider means now the last month's salary, last month income. So last month income of the company. Last month income, the profit of the company revealed to trade. Right? B. So last month income or the profit of the company, it is treated as non-published price sensitive information. Right? Non-published, it is not published. Non-published. After annual reports, it can be published. Now here, non-published. It is not yet published. Non-published, price-sensitive information. Price-sensitive. Profit or loss. Right? Basically, we can identify as price-sensitive information. Then, price of the shares, price of the securities. Potash Mila Sanmedi to right? Mila Sanmedi to Lavana, Mila Sanmedi to Alavia, Mila Sanmedi to Potash Mila Alaka, Alavia, Lavo Verona, and Mila Ready price sensitive information. Right. Now, insider means the person who has access to non-published price sensitive information. That person is treated as an insider. Therefore, we can identify this director is an insight. Not only him, right? Not only director, this train D is also treated as an insight. Right? Now, after receiving this information, suppose we purchase the shares, sell all the shares to another person, right? So actually we can identify that, right? After receiving the information, by using that information, right, we may trade these shares of the company. Trade these shares by the process. Trade these shares of the company. That is known as insider dealings or insider trading. Right? Insider dealings. Insider, right? By using that information, he trade these shares, right? Listed securities, uh, right? Trade by an insider. That is known as insider dealings. Insider dealings or insider trading. Very good. But then I think that insider means any person who has access to non-published price-sensitive information, like profit and loss, price-sensitive information. So insider DA means insider by using the information, using the non-published price-sensitive information, by using this information, he trade the listed securities of a company. That is known as insider deal, insider trading. What do you think? Whether it is legal or illegal? Inside dealings, that is in a example, or is illegal. Inside the dealings are illegal, right? Illegal according to according to this act. Securities and Exchange Commission Act prohibited inside the dealings. This is act. I told you, right? There is an act in Galle, Securities and Exchange Commission Act. This act, commission is established. They have the authority to grant a license like this. So according to this act, further it says section 32 and 33, right? Under this Securities and Exchange Commission Act, insider dealings are prohibited. Right? It is treated as an offense. Offense එකක් විදිහට තමයි. Right? අපරාධමය වරදක් විදිහට තමයි සම්පූර්ණ. අද ලංකාවේ එහෙම කවුරුත් එක වැඩිකාරයෙක් පිටිච්ච වෙන්නේ නැහැ. නමුත් මම කියන්නේ ඔය සර්ච් කරලා බලුවා මම ලෝකයේ එහෙම කෙනෙක් ලෝකයේ ඔය අපි ලංකාවේ ටීම්ස් සමූහ ව්‍යාපාරයේ කවර ශාවල් කෙනෙක් ඉන්නවනේ ලංකාවේ ඉන්න රාජ්‍ය හවුස් මොකක්ද දැන් ඇමරිකාවේ ඔකට වැඩිකාරයෙක් ඉන්නවා ඉන්සයිඩර් the partner certificate, right? Rajya Ratnam, yeah, America, inside the details. Actually, how the now here Securities and Exchange Commission, this commission can trace whether there are insider dealings or not, according to the trade volume. Right? By considering the trade now, here price sensitive information. Now, after the price sensitive information are published, then what can be expected? Trade volume will increase or decrease after publish the price sensitive information. Without publishing price sensitive information, suppose rapidly the trade volume of the shares, particular shares, will increase or decrease. It may be happen as a result of insider dealings. By looking at the trade volumes, information can trace whether there is an inside dealings or not. That is the way. That's the technique used by the information. Even what they have done in the they have been the book. I get for to be the art network, like a part no art will because of inside the way how they can identify whether there's inside the use or not. Right? Inside the dealings, according to the Securities and Exchange Commission Act, it is illegal. It is illegal. Right? So there are two sections I have mentioned, right? 32 and 33. Right? But 32 and this, we have to leave section 32. It says the person who has following information. Right now, suppose A has following information. There are three types of information. Right? Shall not use to trade listed securities of the company or any other company. Everybody here. Section 32 says any person, right? Any person has three types of information. Right? This mentioned there are right? Three types of information shall not use to trade listed securities of the company or any other company. Any other company. So actually, we can identify there are two situations. One means right, shall not trade the securities of the company. Right? Any other company means this is a related company. Another company related, like subsidiary. Now, suppose this is the mother company and this is the subsidiary. Mother company and subsidiary. So by using this information, this person cannot trade securities of the mother company or a subsidiary company. This is restricted. Right? So what are the information given to this person? Right? By virtue of being connected with the company. This information is given to him because he has connected with the company. Connected with the company. Connected with the company. Information is given to him or received by him by virtue of being connected with the company. He connected with the company, that's why this information is given to him. Okay? Then the second mark is not to disclose. Not to disclose, but to perform his duties efficiently. Right? Not to disclose. Information is given to him not to disclose, but to perform his duties efficiently. That's why this information is given to him. By using this information, he cannot trade securities of the company or another company. The meaning, right? So this information given to him by virtue of being connected with the company. Right? Then he cannot, by using this information, he cannot trade securities of the company or another company. Third one, it says, reasonably, it is known to him. Reasonably, it is known to him that the information is like non-published price sensitive information. It is reasonably known to this person, it is reasonably known to A that the information is non-published price sensitive information. By using that information, he cannot trade securities of that company or another company. That is treated as insider dealing. උපමාවරණයෙන් කාලා තියෙනවා ඒක වගේ. මට සමාගමකට සමාගමක් එක්ක සම්බන්ධ වෙලා දීප මත ලැබිච්ච තොරතුරු වෙනවා. එහෙනම් සමාගමේ විතරව කරන්නේ නෙමෙයි සමාගමේ කටයුතු ආරක්ෂක කරගෙන යන්න ලැබිච්ච තොරතුරු වෙනවා. ඒවට මම සාධාරණව පිළිගන්නවා වෙනවා प्रसिद्ध नोबल विलसांवेदी तोरतुरु කියලා. अरे ये मत ये तोरतुरु मत समागमे को वेला समागमत सिक्युरिटीज में ट्रेड करන්න බෑ. මෙදී කියනවා මෙදී කියනවා फुल ऑफ बैंक दिया है मतलब क्या करेंगे by virtue of being connected with the company or to disclose or to perform these duties petition. Reasonably known to him, the information is non-published price sensitive. He cannot, by using this information, he cannot trade the securities of that company or any other company. Right? What is the punishment? Now, section 32, it recognizes the offense. This is treated as an offense. Who has violated this section 32, then he shall be guilty to an offense. On conviction, be liable to pay the punishment mentioned in section 33. Yes. Section 33. Section 33, it says punishment is punishment is now we can identify two punishments, right? One is fine and imprisonment. Fine means minimum of 1 million rupees. 1 million rupees fine. Minimum. Right? Minimum fine is 1 million. And the punishment is minimum 2 years. 2 years. And the maximum imprisonment is 5 years. This makes it. There is the punishment. Because what विशेषाधिकार ना minimum fine, minimum imprisonment is imposed by the section. Minimum. जैसे आप एक कोई तालीम में खाता है तो कोई ज़्यादा क्या हुआ तो वो shall be convicted of an offence. Right? Shall be guilty to an offence on conviction be liable to pay a fine not exceeding. Not exceeding. Not exceeding. सामान्य आपको दाखिल लगाएंगे not exceeding 100,000 rupees. और लोग ये not exceeding के ना वाचे नहीं वाचे क्या करते हैं not exceeding के ना वाचे नहीं not exceeding 100,000 rupees. So that is the maximum fine is 100,000 rupees. not exceeding 1,000 gahana that is 1,000 rupees charge karapuna, not exceeding 1,000 puna, 1,000 rupees see not exceeding. Lakshya equal to that. Maximum. Maximum means none. The method is minimum 1 million. So minimum amount starting from 1 million. Minimum amount is 1 million. That is the fact. So the minimum 1 million, 10 lakhs. That is the fact. Again, imprisonment, Samanya, that is your opinion. Right? Fine or imprisonment. What is the minimum term? That is 2 years. That is maximum. Right? More than 5 years cannot be imposed. Right? So that is the rate. And the minimum charges, the minimum punishments we identify by the you can take a gravity value. And if you have Samani crime and the criminal अपने प्रोडक्ट देकर मिल देना right? So, and the criminal law, they are discussing about the offences. So, crime, offense or crime, you can say, right? Offense or crime. So, you can divide it into two as, right? Minor offense. Minor offense. Grave offense. There are two types of offenses. Minor offense means actually the fine is how we can identify the minor offense based on the punishment. Based on the punishment. So fine is, if it is minor, fine is less than 200,000 rupees. 200,000 rupees. And imprisonment is less than 2 years. That type of offences are known as minor offences. All other offences are known as grave offences. So according to this classification, we can understand this is a grave offense. Not a minor offense. And our Sulu as a mere is pretty good. Dade Gahane, Lakshya Dega Tadi. And the portfolio of them are twice the lady. Gada Dahan, Dahan, Irida Naira. Irida out the Aduba, Masa, Masa Dega. If you have you are a Sulu. They have Sima Paine, Sima Pelati, Paine got 1 million minimum imprisonment is 2 years. Therefore, it's a great work. Right. Indian people identify right. Now, we can talk about that we still have an answer. Like, it's something. Right. Hello, Sadhan put that. So, the other way was housing, and inside there is any person who has at least one of the following. Inside access to non-published information of the company, but most suitable non-published price-sensitive information, like profit, loss, like price-sensitive information. Access to the non-published price-sensitive information. Right? It takes, it makes the company's directors and high-level executives or other persons inside. Because of this access to the non-published price-sensitive information, directors, high-level executives, right, can be treated as insiders. And other persons included other persons. Right? For an example, suppose the director of a public company inadvertently, there is neglectly, discloses his company's last month's earning while getting a haircut. Right? Only barber, the hairdresser takes this information, right? Takes this information. Is considered as an insider. So even hairdresser can be treated as an insider because he has access to the non-published prices. Only thing is we have access, whether he is related party or right, not. It doesn't matter. Only thing is whether the person has access to the non-published price sensitive information. He is treated as an insider. That's all. Access, right? And then who is holding equity shares? Who are the equity shareholders? Equity shareholder is equity share. Basically, there are two types of shares, right? Ordinary shares. Ordinary shares are known as equity shares. Ordinary shares and preference shares. There is a classification. Equity share or ordinary shareholders means they are the real owners of the company. They have actually access to the non-published price sensitive information. Real owners. හරි නියම අයිතිකාරයෝ තමයි ඒගොල්ලෝ සමාන. ඒතර ඒගොල්ලන්ට පුළුවන් අර සම්මේලී තොරතුරු වලට ප්‍රවේශ වෙන්න. රෙෆරන්ස් ෂෙයා හෝල්ඩර්ස් කවගේ නෙමෙයි. නේද? ඒගොල්ලෝ ඇවිල්ලා නිකන් අර ඒ අවුරුද්දට යම් කිසි ප්‍රතිශතයක් ලාභාංශ වෙන්න. ඒ නිසා ඒගොල්ලන්ට වැඩි නියම අයිතිකාරය ඒගොල්ලන්ට තොරතුරු වලට ප්‍රවේශ වෙන්න. So we have access to the price sensitive information because they are the real owners of the company. Abhi agadi ke definition ko, they are the real owners of the company. They shall enjoy the residential profit after paying the creditors and preference shareholders. Right? So they are the real owners, ordinary shareholders, so equity shareholders. They have access to the non-published price sensitive information. Right? Then thereafter, what says the common misconception is that all insider dealing is illegal. The misconception is illegal, right? All insider dealing is illegal. But there are two methods. But there are two methods by which insider trading can occur. One is legal and the other is not. Right? All the insider dealings are not illegal. Right? As far as the information is non-published. As far as the information is non-published, rely on that information nobody can trade. If it is after published, then it is after published, it is not non-published. It is published, already published. Then thereafter, any person, including insiders, can buy and sell shares of the company. प्रसिद्ध නොකරන කාර්යවලට තමයි මේක නීති විරෝධ වෙන්නේ. ප්‍රසිද්ධ කළාට පස්සේ ප්‍රකාශයට පත් කළා නම් මෙලකම් මේ විතරතොර එන්නිහාට එයා ඉන්සයිඩර් වුණා එයාට මේවා මෙලදී ගන්න ඒවා හැකියාව තියෙනවා. As far as it is not non-published, then he cannot trade that shares, right? Rely on that information. එහෙම තමයි මේ දෙක බෙදෙන්නේ legal and illegal. An insider is generally permitted to buy and sell shares of the company and any other company. However, illegal insider trading means the use of the non-published, right? use of the non-public license information in trading shares of the company by the entities. That is illegal. Right? As far as it is non-public, then we cannot rely on that information and trade the shares of the company. Right? Then thereafter it says the SEC, Securities and Exchange Commission, the Securities and Exchange Commission is able to monitor illegal insider trading by looking at the trading volumes of any particular kind of shares. So as I mentioned earlier, by looking at the trade volume of the shares, they will trace whether there is an insider dealing or not, right? Particular kind of share. Trading volumes commonly increase after price-sensitive information is issued to the public. Right? But when no such information is provided and trading volume raises dramatically, right? This can be due to illegal insider dealing. Right? So that is the way how they will trace insider dealing, illegal insider dealing or not. Right? Then there are, yes, it says regulation on insider dealings. Section 32 of the Securities and Exchange Commission Act, it is prohibited trading listed securities by insiders. Right? Prohibited. Section 32 provides any person connected with the company shall not trade listed securities of that company, or any other company. If he has information, right? If he has information which, right? So the information given to him because of three reasons, then by using that information, he cannot trade the shares of the company or any other company. Right? The simple program right? Which by virtue of being connected with the company. The first one is the information is given to him as a result of being connected with the company and not to disclose. Right? Not to disclose except for the proper performance of the functions attached to his position. And the third one, it is reasonably known to him as non-published license information. Then he cannot trade shares, rely on this information. Right? It is reasonably known to him as non-published price-sensitive information. Right? So three reasons we have mentioned, right? So because of these reasons, information is given to him and he cannot trade shares of the company. Then section 33 provides there is a punishment, right? Provides any person who violates the above section, that is section 32, shall be guilty of an offence on conviction be liable to pay a fine not less than or minimum, right? Not less than means minimum. Minimum 1 million rupees. Right? Or to imprisonment for a term not less than 2 years. Not less than 2 years. That the minimum imprisonment is 2 years and not exceeding 5 years. For both of these punishment and imprisonment. Both of these fine and imprisonment. Right? Both of these punishments. Right? So again, we summarize here: fine not less than 1 million, imprisonment for a term not less than 2 years, 2 years, and not exceeding 5 years. So both of these are both of these fine and imprisonment. So there is the punishment under section 30, who has violated the section 32. That's all. Right, so actually the same act, right? Securities and Exchange Commission Act. Under this act, we can identify to incorporate along the stock exchange, CDS. Thereafter, we have to discuss about the insider dealings. Because actually they have discussed recognize the insider dealings as an offense. Right? Punishment also. Party, the other than the minority party. अपलोड केला सामग्री इसके अलावा एक एक पाड़ा करके मैं पाड़ा अकेडमी आपको देखा है इजाज़त से करने का है कि छुट्टी के दिन एक एक पाड़ा का अगर वही का बोले वर्कलोड के गाड़ी अब जितना मैं तो वो ये थी ना कि एक एक कोई रिवीजन में कर ला तेरा कोई दाल आपके पेपर्स मॉडल पेपर तेरा कोई करता है अभी मतलब मुझे अभी कार्य में तो अभी ये नहीं है අපි මේකේ පොඩි ප්‍රශ්නයක් බලමුද? මේක නම් අප්ලෝඩ් කරගෙන මම දාන්න එකයි. Amal is a director. Is a director of finance. Director of finance. Amal is the director of finance. Director of finance of XYZ PLC. Right? A listed company incorporated under the Companies Act. Last month, the company suffered heavy loss due to the mismanagement in the company. Amal met Bimal, one of his friends, after a long time in a wedding ceremony. So director is Amal. He met a friend, Bimal, right, in a wedding ceremony. While Amal and Bimal discussed their matters, Amal just mentioned the prevailing situation of his company. Right? Then 2 days later, Bimal disclosed the situation of XYZ PLC to Amal, another person who has invested in the company. Right? Then Amal sold all the securities immediately. Right? And thereafter, the question is explained whether Amal, Bimal and Amal, right, these three parties can be prosecuted for the offence of insider dealings under the Securities and Exchange Commission Act. Amal, Bimal and Amal. Yes. Now first we have to insider dealings first in order to prosecute, right, for the insider dealings. Then, he must be an insider. An insider. Right? Insider means, right, what is the person who has access to non-published license-sensitive information. Right? One party, Amal is a director of finance. Right? It is obvious he is an insider because he has, right, the direct relationship with the company. Therefore, he has access to non-published license-sensitive information. Bimal and Amal, can we try that action maybe? Yes, Bimal and Amal. They are not directly related with the company. Bimal is a friend of Amal, and Amal is another person, right? Third party, Amal, right? So, however, Bimal and Amal also receive that non-published license-sensitive information. Therefore, actually, they can be treated as, right? Bimal and Amal can be treated as insider. So, rely on the, when we consider section 32, that is very clear. When we consider Amal, Bimal, Amal, three parties, right? Amal, right, by virtue of being connected with the company, he received this information. Number one, right? He received this information. And as far as concerned the position of the Bimal and Kamal, we can identify reasonably known to them, right, that the information is not published by sensitive information. Therefore, there is number 3. third category. Right? So Amal is fallen under the first category. Vimal and Amal, they were fallen under third category. Therefore, actually, according to the section, it says they receive this information by using that information, they cannot trade the shares of the company or any other company. Therefore, actually, we get prosecuted against these three parties, Amal, Vimal, and Amal. Understood? They are inside. This prohibited according to section 30. Right? Up to name of it. Right? Name of the new. An insider means an insider means a person who has access to the non-published price sensitive information. Non-published price sensitive information. Non-published price sensitive information. Right? The next line you can say, therefore, right? Amal, Vimal, and Amal can be treated as insiders. The next line you can say, according to section 32, according to section 32, the review of the SEC Act, SEC, Securities and Exchange Commission Act, SEC here, SEC Act, a person who has information of the company as a result of being connected in the company, as a result of being connected with the company, as a result of being connected with the company, shall not trade cannot trade. Securities of that company. Securities of that company. Securities of that company. Securities of that company. The next line we can say, therefore, by being a director of the company, by being a director of the company, by being a director of the company, Amal cannot trade the shares of the company. Next time we can say further, according to the section if a person reasonably knows that the information is right, non-published by sensitive information. Non-published by sensitive information. By using such information, we cannot trade the shares of the company. We cannot trade the shares of the company. Next time you can say therefore, Amal, Bimal and Hamal can be prosecuted for the offense of insider dealings. executed for the offence of insider dealing. Right. So the ප්‍රශ්නයක් තියෙනවා කලින් කරපු පාඩමක state whether the following persons shall be capable of being appointed as a director of a company. Right? A is a 17 years old. ABC PLC is a legal person duly incorporated under the Companies Act. He had been convicted 2 years before for an offence of fraud abroad. Right? He had been convicted 6 years before for an offence of fraud in Sri Lanka. And the last time it says it had been convicted 3 years before for an offence under the Companies Act, which is punishable by the fine. Right? So we have to say whether these persons shall be capable of being appointed as a director. What is the qualification? A 17 years old can be appointed as a director. No reason. Is a minor. Minors cannot be appointed. Second person is ABC PLC. The company can be appointed as a director of another company. කලින් පුළුවන් ඉස්සර සමාගම් වලට පුළුවන් ඒක තහනම් කළා අලුත් දෙයක් ඒ අලුත් දෙපාර්තමේන්තු කියලා ගන්නකොට දැන් කීයක් බැලුවා පැතිය හොඳට මතක තියාගන්න right only natural persons can be appointed as a director, right? Natural persons. Legal persons, company or any other establishment incorporated under Parliament Act cannot be a director of another company. Understood? So here, this is a right company incorporated under Companies Act. It cannot be a director of another company. Right? They don't have other company. So only natural persons, right? Amal, Kamal, Iman, right? So they can be directors of a company. Right? Legal persons cannot be appointed as a director of a company. So only natural persons can be appointed. Right? Then he had been convicted 2 years before for an offence of fraud abroad. දෙකක් තියෙනවා 230 sections 213 and 214 213 it says we are fourth one you can move on to fourth one he had been convicted 6 years before for an offence of fraud in Sri Lanka. Right? One offence is recognized under 230, that is involving dishonest act or fraudulent act in Sri Lanka. The second section, 214, it recognizes same offence involving fraudulent or dishonest act in the country other than Sri Lanka. That is abroad. Other than Sri Lanka, it refers to abroad. Right? What happened? If he has convicted in Sri Lanka for fraud, then for a period of 5 years after his conviction, right? For a period of 5 years, he cannot be appointed as a director of a company. So in Sri Lanka, what are the Logarithmic model has 213, 240. Making after conviction or application, he cannot be appointed as a director of the government for a period of 5 years. 5 years. Whether by an order of the court can prevent the person from becoming a director or promoter of a company for a period of not exceeding 10 years. Not exceeding 10 years. It was a fraud in Sri Lanka. It comes under this 230. And here, other than Sri Lanka, right? Again, fraud. Same offense. Same offense. But if it is in Sri Lanka, after conviction, he cannot be appointed as a director of the company for a period of 5 years. Right? Other than Sri Lanka, if he is convicted for the same offense, then by an order, we have to identify whether there is an order given by the court. Right? By an order of the court, right? Court can prevent that person from becoming a director of the company for a period not exceeding 10 years. By an order. Understood? By an order. Because there is another 2 years before. He was convicted 2 years before. Right? 2 years before, but actually we have to consider whether there is an order given by preventing this person from becoming director of the company. Yes? Actually, he cannot be appointed as a director. Within 6 years. 6 years before he was convicted for an offense fraud in Sri Lanka. After expiry of 5 years, the restriction is waived off. Right? Then he can be appointed as a director of the company after 5 years. 6 years before he was convicted. Now 5 years lapse, he can be appointed as a director of the company. But again, under 214, it has recognized persons who are recognized under 213 can be restricted for a period by an order of the court. Court can prevent these persons for a period of 10 years. Right? They can't take. Either they can know that way, or they මේ අයවත් අවුරුදු 10ක් දක්වා බලපන්න පුළුවන් මොකද කියන්නේ? පිටරටකදී කියනවා ඔය නෝන කෝට් එක. තමයි ඒක මෙතන ඕඩර් එකක් දෙනවා. ඕඩර් එකක් තියෙනවා මේ උසාවි. බලපන්න. අවුරුදු 10ක් යනකම් බලපන්න. 10ක් වෙනකම් බලපන්න පුළුවන් කියලා දෙනවා. හරි. For a period not to exceed, because they must not exceed 2 years or 3 years or not. That is the maximum period. order එකක් තියෙනවද කියලා බලන්න 214 මෙතන order එකක් අවශ්‍ය වෙන්නේ after his conviction කියන්නේ conviction කියන්නේ වැරදි කාර්යය වෙනවා automatically he cannot be appointed as a director for a period of 5 years. order එකක් නෑ වරදට වැරදි කාර්යය වෙන එක විතරයි කරනවා. ඒ නාටකයේ දුන්නේ order එකක් නෑ cannot be right, for a period of 5 years. 6 years before conviction, he can be appointed as a director. Here we have to consider whether order is given. So if such order is given, then this party cannot be appointed as a director. Even this one also, under section 214, court order has given by relating this person by becoming a director of the company, then he cannot be appointed. Jangan maksudnya ini order yang ini mau order pasien kan itu masih tahu legal persons lah pada director ke minors lah pada so ini kita orang ini kalau betul apa yang ada ni he had been convicted 2 years before for an offence of fraud abroad. That under section 214, if there is an order, he cannot be appointed as a director. Number 4, he can be appointed, but under 214, if there is an order given by the court preventing him from becoming a director of the company, then he cannot be appointed. Okay, think about a little bit. That is the regular number, 214 again. If had been convicted 3 years before for an offence under the Companies Act, which is punishable by a fine. Okay. So here 3 years. So yes, 3 years before. 214 we make it 5 years. Yes. Had been convicted 3 years before for an offence under the Companies Act, which is this is under the Companies Act, which is punishable by a fine. A fine. And we cannot allow that. 213 මට බලාගෙන ගියොත් තව එක අවස්ථාවක් තියෙනවා ඒක තමයි the person who has been convicted right for an offence under the Companies Act which is punishable by imprisonment. Then he cannot be appointed as a director of a company for a period of 5 years. Imprisonment. Now the other given punishment they got my fine. I think that's imprisonment. Fine they charge it. Early charge of the 213 employee. He can have only a minor offense. Very offense imprisonment. And the Srilanka being very Samagram Parakati, Srilanka being very for a period of 5 years, he cannot be appointed as a director. Imprisonment for an offence which is punishable by a fine can be appointed as a director. It is not affected to that person. And we cannot say that we can imprisonment. It's a dishonest or fraudulent act. Very just to be of unsound mind, insane person, and mindless. Not mindless are not commanded to the impact. Just to be of unsound mind, insane person, just to be of insolvent, just to be of insolvent. There to be of unsound mind, that is insane, and who has convicted for an offence of fraud or convicted for an offence so involved in dishonest or fraudulent act, fraud and dishonest or fraudulent act in Sri Lanka, and who is convicted of an offence under the Companies Act, right, it is punishable by imprisonment. Then he cannot be appointed as a direct of a husband for a period of 5 years in prison. So in Sri Lanka, cannot be appointed as a direct for a period of 5 years. Then the two vote in only thing is there shall be a board of the court. We have to consider whether court has given an order whether this person for becoming candidate of the master. The court can remain for a period not exceeding. That's right. Again, on the other good on the extent, he can be appointed as a director because it is not punishable by imprisonment. Right? Again, hari අපි ඔය ටික මතක් කරගමුකෝ. හරි. ඔයාලා කාලා මතක් කරගන්න.